My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl likes to party all the time, party all the time. Hey, what's up, Jesse? How does it go? So I hope that's visible. Let's go ahead and get going cleaning this thing out.
Now, got a clear drain, and we got a drain that is below our slab. All we need to do now is taper down to it and put some kind of stop over here on this side for the curb of the shower. But that came out awesome. I'm gonna put a little bit of I'm gonna glue that down, and then I'm gonna put some fill in there. Awesome. I'm gonna get that as low as possible because we still have the grate. We're still gonna have, you know, other stuff. I'll get some dry pack in it though. hold that down for a good 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, it'll want to push back up. Those joints tend to want to push apart. It's a chemical seal. So you have to be mindful of it. Let's keep the boot on it. Close this nose poison back up. While that does that, you can use almost anything here. This is just a filler. But this is a rapid set mortar. Once that glue is all cured, I'll pour a little water in here. It'll harden, and then I'll have a stiff place for this drain to sit on top of. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just work this down and around. I don't want it to get in these holes. These actually help with the water through. But I do want it underneath this whole mechanism. And I'm just using this because it's powdery, so it'll get in all the little cracks and crevices down there. But once I get some water on it, it will harden up super firm, and it'll do it relatively quickly. I'll keep pressing this because I don't want that to be uneven. Again, I want to keep those holes clear. That being done is a relief. Excuse me, guys. Just want to pop around and say hey. Hey, what's going on, Shoops? Mr. William, how you doing? Tim, how you doing, sir? Who else is in the building? Man, I can't read anything. Jesse, what's up? Edward, how you doing? No, I don't need a hammer drill for, I mean, I have a hammer drill, but I didn't need a hammer drill for that little bit. That's just a little bit. Yeah. How you doing, Mike? What's going on, bro? Yeah, just working this out. I'm trying to build this whole bathroom out of just mostly as cheap as I can. I'll say that, right? So I had these drains already, so I just had to make it fit. It's a really good drain too. Only thing I bought the studs, of course, for reframing these walls and reinforcing and all that. But I did put that in without you guys last night. I went ahead and got all the pipes in, but y'all saw that on the short. Now it's up there. I gotta connect them to those two runs up there. So, going good. So you're cooking a little feast, right on. Right on. Nothing wrong with getting some eats. So I had to get a couple elbows, which is why I didn't finish it earlier. I brought them home this evening. So while that's drying, what I'll do is shut off the water to the house, make sure nobody's using it, and then I'll cut those lines and we'll put those together, connect that, and then we'll power this thing up and see if we got water or any leaks. So I'm gonna just go upstairs, check in with the family, make sure they're good. I'll ignore my dungeon down here. That's the shop. We all know the shop. Okay. Hey, I'm getting ready to cut the water, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm just about done.
Okay. Let the girl know if you see her.
Huh?
Let the girl know if you see her.
I'll text her because I might not see her.
Oh, there you go.
Is it for,
It'll be off for about a half hour.
okay.
Every toilet will have at least one flush in it. Well, not at least, it'll have one flush in it. All right?
Okay.
Half hour. I have you back online. Oh my God, my wife is so pretty. I feel so fortunate. Gosh. I'm also fortunate she's likes me for some weird reason. All right, so see that? That's my whole house shut-off valve. I like a quarter turn. It came with that one. I don't like those. Those suck. So you do the quarter turn. Real simple. Against the pipe, off. With the pipe, on. In an emergency, you don't want to be freaking mecking around with a handle that hadn't been turned in 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Quick and easy. So I've already kind of rigged my drainage system here. I'll just turn that on, and all the water that's in that line will run out and follow that into the toilet, and then it's all gone. But this is the lowest thing in the entire house, plumbing wise. So that means once that drains and it's done draining, like that's it running all the water that's in the pipes in the house out. In that hot water line. And then I'll switch it to the other side. We'll do the cold water line. Because we're going to have to cut both of those lines. And if we don't drain them like this right here, then all of that water comes out of that line up there instead of in that line right there. Let me see who's saying what in my chat. You're putting the shower in. Yeah, I am. I apologize. I got new contacts and they don't handle the up close stuff real good. I like this mask. It does good. Look. Covers the whole beard. It's a little bit weird in that it's loose a little bit back there on me because I have a small head. But I do like them. They come with like these filters inside and you can swap them. And the particular one I have comes with a bunch of colors. So you just pop them up. Seems to do the job. That water's still running out of here. You gotta let it all out though. I'm gonna go in the laundry room and let the cold water run. See if I can get that to go that way. Because we got a sink in here. So the cold water is almost all the way out already. Good stuff. Don't judge my laundry room. Let's take some of this hot water that's running and let it. Let me see if I can crimp the pipe. Crimp the line. See if I can shoot some of it over there. Because all that needs is some water over there. Oh snap! Back into the drain with you. Alright. So yeah. That's good. Good. Nice in here. A little water. A long way. We don't want it going down down the drain though. Alright, that'll do what we need to do in a moment. Check and see if this hot water's run out yet. Yes. So that means we can go up top. Already got some lights set up. Oh no, I don't. It's dying. Alright. It's good enough though. So we're gonna cut these 2 pipes. Let me see if I can get us a good angle. Do 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 do. Oh man, I don't know who goes this far out of their way for their chat to see everything that goes on. You guys even get to see how I record. Okay. Pull this out of here. That's over there. Oh no. Stuff is falling down. Ooh, ooh. Stuff is falling down. So, first things first. What's what? I gotta trace these back just to double check make sure that I'm putting the right thing on the right thing. So this pipe right here, run this way, right here, is cold. For sure. That's my cold water line. So we're gonna cut that. Don't know if we got room up against that. A little tight. I don't like it. It's super tight. I think I want to put this tool is going to pull me too far away. I think I want to get even closer. Closer than close. Let's get closer. So in this case, I'm going to use something that's a little conventional for this task. It does work, so I'm going to use it. If it don't work, I may convert it back to more rudimentary measures. In this particular moment, here's our option. It's going to get us as close as possible to that edge. They didn't leave us much extra. Good stuff. Our pipe was indeed clean and clear. Our drain worked, so we didn't get showered with water. That also means our shutoff valve works. And now I'm just gonna clear the burr on that. That was a vocabulary word from the world of construction. Now I'm gonna give me a little bit of sandpaper for that. This is what I was talking about on my SharkBite video, is that you still got to treat this stuff like a plumber. Still got to prep your pipe. Still got to remove those burrs. You're not gonna bond to a dirty pipe. Nothing is. When the lights go out, let's go ahead and cut this one down here too. With that one, I think I do have room. This one I do have room to use the actual proper plumbing tool. So we'll go ahead and do that. This just slips over. Eventually. Unless it got squished in the toolbox. You just turn it. If it locks on there. Hey, babe. What's up?
I was coming to ask you your opinion on something, but I didn't know you was listening.
Oh, yeah. I'm live. I'll come check you out, though, in a few. All right. So that's still green.
I'm still trying.
Dream more than I've ever been. All right, so now that's the hot water. And you gotta get these two and holy matrimony. Let's figure out what's the easiest path for that task. This is okay. Locked in there. Now, there are not very many systems. You can do that. While the water's running. Get this one right here now. Showing nice and clean. These always have it'll fool you because they got 2 stop points on them. Like, if you don't feel that thing move twice, it ain't locked in. So I like to make sure with these give them a little extra love. That dumped right out on my neck. Daggone it. Damn it, Matthew. There you go. That's that second click. Now, if all is proper, I should be able to turn on my water. Who said, "Hey, Wes"? Do I know you? You a friend of mine. Carnage. Heck yeah, that's my buddy. All right, so we got all that connected, right? So, two things we gotta do. We gotta go turn that valve on. Gotta turn all these other valves off that we did open up, right? Because when we turn that valve on, a couple of different things can happen. Either that fixture is set to the on position or it's set to the off position. I don't know. You never know until you get water to it. So I may have to rush over here and turn that valve off. Or I may just have to turn the valve back off if I see or hear water coming down in here. Because I still do have like some live active wiring such in this piece. And I don't want to burn the house down. So I'm gonna go over here and run through the junk pile. This is a treacherous journey to get to my shut-off valve up there. This is the only room in the house that nobody cares about. They just store stuff here. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. I gotta shut off that sink. That'll trick me too. And I think I got a leak and I don't. Let me turn that sink back off. All right. Sink's off. All right, here we go. Should be filling up all the pipes in the house at this point, including these. Nothing's leaking. I do have a lot of attention. I think I got too much hot water line right here though. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to snake that a little better. A little too much hot water line up there. But the system is hooked up. We got functional plumbing and we got no leaks. Yeah. So that gives us about our total on this bathroom now. We got $200 in the fixture, and it's a fixture with a diverter that gives us two separate capacities for shower heads, which we're going to utilize. One is going to be a rain shower over there, one's going to be a wand over here, spraying out that way. This valve, this controls water come on, hot and cold, cold and hot, obviously. This, you turn and it'll turn the whole system off, or that on, or that on. And as soon as that dries, we can go ahead and put the bed in here for the shower. And as soon as that's dry, we can waterproof it with the fabrics, put up our walls, and get going. We might have this thing ready for tile by the end of the week. And we go even faster if any of you gave a rat's patoot about this. But I swear I don't get any engagement on it, so I don't be quite as motivated. But I'll try to do a better presentation for y'all. Look at that. I got one like. I talked to at least 5 people in the room. I got 1 like. That's crazy. All right. I'm out then. Got 1 person in the room too. All right, y'all. Wes does it. I'm gone.